Today marks the beginning of the last weekend of Sweet Charity, and I'm going to take you with me. So the first thing that I need to do today is I need to go get ready because I have work. It is currently 8:30. I work at 10. Now, I work at a makeup store, which means I have to wear makeup. And I have been having the worst, breakout for the past, since May. I have to, figure out what's going to be light enough makeup underneath, everything, so that I can take it off and reset it tonight. One of the first things that I will do every day is I will pick out my scent for the day, a motivation for the day, and my jewelry for the day. So my scent for the day is actually a perfume that my boyfriend made for me the first Valentine's that we ever spent together. It is coconut oil based, and it smells like cherries, and I love it so much. Cherries and like a cherry macaron. And then my jewelry for the day, I have the ring that my boyfriend made me. This guy, I'm wearing his bracelet as well, which I will also be wearing my watch. I just don't know where it's at. This necklace that my boyfriend made me, and then my Annabeth necklace, because that's a staple. And yeah, and then I'm also wearing Sauron earrings. I think my motivation for today is going to be to make people happy. I think that's a good one. Alright, next thing that I have to do is I have to make myself my tea. So I'm gonna go put this on the stove. I've got my creamer, I've got my tea. I'm just gonna make myself a chai, and then this is a chai base that I made myself. And while I'm waiting for the water to heat up, I'm gonna go ahead and get my makeup all done. This is my charity box. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a rundown about what's in here. Okay, so this is my charity box. I actually use this for every show that I do. First of all, I love Star Wars. If you don't already know that, now you know. Over here, I have the nail polish that I used for her. This is actually called Leading Lady. And top coat, I have her jewelry. So I've got her earrings, and then her necklace as well. And then I have her perfume. So this is Alt Cherry Smash, which is based off of Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, which is a scent I adore, I just cannot afford. In here, I have both of my makeup and my boyfriend's makeup. So this is Charity's lip. This is Pillow Talk. And what I really want to grab right now is going to be this Illusionist concealer. I'm going to decide between these two blushes. And then I also have some of my boyfriend's makeup in here. So that's him. And then it's time to go ahead and make my chai. So I'm going to go ahead and put the recipe up on the screen right now. And then basically all you do is you take hot water and then stir the condensed milk into the hot water and then froth it. Also, this is my breakfast for the day. And then you froth it and then you pour it into your actual tea base, which normally is going to be a black tea. Anyways, it's all done. There's my tea for the day. And then it's time to go ahead and do my skincare routine. I'm just going to show you the products, not really me doing my skincare, because it would be 5 minutes long and nobody wants to sit through that. So here's all my products, and of course get some SPF. And then for my hair, I just wanted to put it in a braid and just keep it out of the way. So I tried to do this hairstyle, which I completely failed. This is, I think, where it really went wrong. I did my best, but I am not a hairstylist by any means. And it looked fine. I thought it was going to be okay, so then I just kept going. And it just started falling apart as I was putting my hair up, so I ended up giving up just completely. And then for my makeup, I ended up just doing a light thing of concealer, and then some eyeshadow and eyebrows and a lip tint. And then this is the fit for the day. I actually adore this outfit. Okay, I'm at work. I'm about 15 minutes early, roughly. And I'm insane. I always like to be 20 to 15 minutes early because what if something happens, on my way? I just want to have enough time. that being said, I am exhausted. I slept last night pretty well. Decently well. I didn't get to bed until like 2 a.m. The night before, I didn't sleep at all. Like, I'm talking like maybe 2 hours, and then I didn't sleep the rest of the day. I don't know what's going on. I think my brain is like set for the show days, and then when I don't have the show, it's like, well, I don't know what to do. Also, I feel like the more that I'm wearing this, like, messy makeup, the more I'm okay with it. Like, it's not perfect. It's not covering up all of my stuff, and, like, this is a disaster. But something about it just, like, making my eyes kind of sparkle. At least in the camera. And I'm down for that. Also, the wind is actually insane. We had 90-mile-per-hour gusts yesterday. And today it's supposed to be at least 70. And I'm not excited about that. And my window in my car is just slightly open because it's broken. And so when I'm going on the highway and there's winds hitting me at, 50 to 60 to 70 miles per hour, at the same time I'm going 60 miles per hour into it, my ears pop. Like, the pressure in my car changes. It's not great. It's not great. But you know what? It's fine. It's so fine. Also, normally what I do in, like, the time before I get out of my car and go into my work, I will look over my script. I didn't grab it this morning, and I should have, but I will look over my script, or I will read. Or eat my breakfast if I hadn't eaten it yet. And, I'm not doing that right now. I'm tired. I feel like I've gotten ran over a little bit, but you know what? It's fine. We're doing great. Okay, I got home. I took all my makeup off because I have to put on a full face tonight. And now I am thinking about taking a nap. It's either that or I play The Sims. Because I just started Sims again, and it's bad. It's bad. But I have my water. I have an electrolyte drink. I'm so exhausted.
Once I get to the theater, the first thing I do is I put on my base, and then I have this tattoo, which I have to apply every night because it washes off in the shower, but it looks phenomenal. After that, I do prop check. Also, this is our wonderful set. It's in a movie theater that has been decommissioned and made into a theater, and our set is entirely hand-drawn, and then a recreation of those have been painted onto things. So what I'm checking for: my cane, check. My jewelry, not check. I am missing my necklace here. This is why we do prop checks, people. You need to make sure that you have everything. I put my photo into this bag here, which actually ends up going into my bra during the show. And then over here, the food. The food is so wonderful. I get a mid-show snack and I love it. And then I will start checking for costumes. So this is my brass band costume. I also need to make sure that I have my whistle. Everything's here, check. And look at that stage. Oh, it's so pretty. And then over here, we have my costume. So I'm just making sure that I have all of the pieces that should be back here. And I also have shoes, which kind of got cut off from the camera. And I normally put my water bottle there. And then I go and get myself actually ready for the show, which this is me fully ready. I wish I could show you clips from the show, but what I can show you is this.
Oh, Oscar, I didn't like the first half of my life, but the second half is sure getting good. Oh, I knew I had something to show you. It's a joint bank account. I deposited the entire can of Chasing Sanborn coffee. So that's my entire dowry. I guess what I'm trying to say, Oscar Lindquist, is that I am very happy.
Charity, there's something I need to tell you.
Oh, I've been doing all the talking. Of course. It's your turn, Oscar. Go ahead.
I'm very fond of you, Charity. You know that, and I find you to be unique.
That's me.
And sweet, and wonderful, and tender, and I just can't marry you. Did you hear me, Charity?
Yeah, heard you, Oscar. I heard you.
I can't do it, Charity. I just can't go through with it.
All right, Oscar, I know you're not kidding around with me, because why would you be joking about a thing like this at a time like this? And if it is a joke, it's a very rotten joke. But if it isn't a joke, I can't figure out what it might be. Oscar, is it a joke?
This is not easy for me. Not easy at all.
I know it isn't easy, Oscar, but is it a joke?
It's not a joke. It is no joke.
It is no joke.
I thought things would be different this time. But it's not. It's the same. It's always the same.
What's the same?
The other men. I always get this far, and then I start thinking about the other men.
What other men?
You know what other men.
But Oscar, you said...
Oh, I know. I said it didn't matter because I thought if I said it enough that it would be true.
That certainly makes sense to me.
But Charity, you have to understand, this is nothing against you. I think you are an incredible girl.
I am?
It's my problem, Charity. I have this neurosis, a mental block.
There's a lot of that going around.
But I have this idiotic, childish, incomprehensible fixation about purity. I mean, in this day and age, it's laughable, isn't it? This isn't funny. But every time I start thinking about you and all those other men.
Oscar, you're making a mountain out of a couple of men.
How many?
What?
How many? I want to know exactly how many.
Gee, when you yell like that, it's hard to think. Frank, Harry, Sydney. How far back do you want me to go?
God, don't tell me. I don't want to hear.
Oscar, I know I'm not very smart. I could go to a night school. We would be very happy in a little gas station, and on days you felt sick, you could stay in bed and I'll work the pumps. Oscar, I have so much to give. Please let me give it to you.
Just get up, please, Charity. You're too good to be on your knees to me.
Give the little girl a break, huh?
Sooner or later, I'd destroy you. And I'd go back to hounding you day and night. What were their names? How long did you know them? What did it feel like?
And I tell you everything. I wouldn't hide a thing. I'd tell you everything you want to know.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Give you quite a thrill to give me all the pretty little details, huh? I must be crazy. I know it. I like everything about you, you know? Listen, let's not stop seeing each other. We just need a break. That's all. I'll try it if you will. What say we meet next Saturday or a week from Saturday? Let's give it a chance. Charity, come on, let's do it.
Oscar, it is too late. You lost me about 10 seconds ago.
Charity, you don't understand the word thing was pouring out of me. I couldn't
Yeah,
stop
I
it.
know. You know what I figured out? It's not just about the other men for Oscar, is it? You're ashamed of me, aren't you? I don't know what a tax accountant's wife is supposed to look like, but I'm sure that this isn't it. This isn't it, is it, Oscar?
Charity, please be reasonable.
I am being reasonable. More reasonable than I ever have been in my entire life. Maybe smarter, too. But, Oscar, I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and have you say, hey, Charity, wake up. What were their names again? I forgot. Or even worse, hey, Charity, go put something else on. The boss is coming over.
I'm sorry. I won't. I swear.
Oscar, you are a decent guy. Maybe you're
Charity, you don't understand. I think you are a wonderful girl.
I am. But I don't need to be saved. No, I am saved. Hallelujah, I'm a saved woman. And do you know what saved women are saying these days? Do you?
What?
They're saying up yours. Up yours, Oscar, in that elevator you rode in on. I think I just need to be by myself for a while. Just me, myself, and I. Charity, Hope, Valentine.
Hey, Charity.
Oscar. Goodbye, Oscar. You ever have one of those days that was perfect? I have, and this isn't it. This isn't it. At least I didn't get a tattoo this time. But there's always tomorrow. So when I panic and feel each day I've come to the end of the line, I just say that fear hasn't licked me yet. And I say to myself, I'm the strongest, soundest, stoical, daringest, feistiest, most heroical. I'm the bravest individual I have ever met. Hey world, it's me, Charity.
Alright, so the show is over. I am still kind of in Charity. As you can tell, my voice is like a little bit different. It's because Charity has a completely different way of speaking than I do. But, that being said, the show is over for tonight. This was the first night of the last weekend. And I come off of that stage after that final scene wanting to cry every time. And I don't know. I had she might be a little biased, but I had my aunt tell me today that she's seen the show 3 separate times, and she told me today that she thinks I could play Charity on Broadway, and maybe that's what I have to try to do. I'm gonna be looking back at this video in like 2 years, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, she was right. Although I'm not sure modern audiences could appreciate Sweet Charity as much, because, I mean, our audiences have been weird. Like, a lot of the jokes they don't get because they're, you know, they're jokes meant for the 60s. So it's odd. It's very odd. But, that's okay. I think... I love this show. I love acting. And I cannot wait for it to be the way that I make my money. I can't. I'm so... I love it. I love it so much. I just do. Okay, so today is the last day. My last show today. And I didn't record last night because there was just a lot going on. Like I started cramping. There was just a lot. So last night was fine though. And tonight's gonna be awesome. Or today, I should say. It's a matinee, and then we'll strike, and I'll come home. And then I have a trip directly after this, which I'm excited for, but it's currently super duper snowy. And I'm not excited about that. But it's fine. It's fine. Oh my gosh, what are my songs?
You can just sing anything.
I guess oh, okay. Mamma mia, here I go again. My, how could I resist ya?
Thank you.
Mamma mia.
Hey chat, it's Nikki.
We're now, we gotta get the water out. Oh god, sorry. Goddamn voice.
Shake her out. Gotta get the water out.
The shoe are up and over.
How's that?
We finished the show and now we're in strike, and that last scene I sobbed, like actually. Normally I cry a little bit, but I actually sobbed, and then pulling myself together was rough. But we're taking all of this down, and I've bought some flowers, and I'm buying a couple costume pieces off of them. My bag for one, and then my dress, and I'm debating on the shoes. They're cute, but I don't know. I'm sad. Okay. Sweet Charity's done. Sweet Charity's over. And my immediate feeling is, if anything has ever prepared me for my future, it's this. Like, this show. Oh my god. This was such a hard show. And it was daunting at first, but I knew I could do it, and I'm so glad I did. And the amount of people who have told me or told people that I know that I'm destined for great things has been astronomical. And like, I know I have people who believe in me, but sometimes it's really hard for me to like recognize that. Just because I still have that voice in the back of my head. I gotta do it. I gotta hit the ground running and do it. I know I said that this 2 years ago when I was in Lightning Thief. But still, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it. And it's gonna be awesome. And Charity's forever gonna be right here. She got me right where I live. Now I'm gonna go take off my makeup and go to dinner with my mom. And the last scene, literally saying goodbye to Oscar, felt like saying goodbye to the show. I love this show. I think more people should do it. And I don't understand why it's not well known. Because this is a phenomenal show. It's funny. The only thing that I could kind of probably understand is that the jokes are very centered in the 60s. Ugh. I'm gonna miss Charity. She got me right where I live. I hope I get to play her again. Multiple times. I love her. It has officially been 2 weeks since Sweet Charity closed, and God, I miss it a lot. And I miss Charity, and I miss, being in a show and having that energy, and like, I don't know, and my body is still so used to the energy of a show and like the rhythm that you get into. But I guess my full thing is that I'm very glad that I got to play Charity. I'm gonna miss her a lot. I hope that if you are an actor and you are sort of in the same time of your career that I am, you can see my videos and see what I do and relate. And if you get anything out of them, I want you to get that you are enough. Like Sarah Boggess says, you are enough. You are so enough. It's unbelievable how enough you are. And great theater can be created at any stage, any level. Community theater, professional theater. It's all still art. You're still making art. And you should be proud of yourself for that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great, rest of your day. And hey world, it's me, Abby. I'm gonna adopt that. It's gonna be a new thing.